It's past 9 p.m. The Agbanyagans are returning from a family get-together at Akosombo, where they had a good time bonding. But the dangerous journey home to Adjina over a curvy, pothole-riddled, pitch-dark 40-kilometer stretch is threatening to replace the bond of cheers with collective tears. The family disembarks inhaling dust, but thanking God for at least sparing their lives. Covered in dust after driving the distance, the tired-looking family head, Hayford Agbanyagan, tells me the situation gets worse with time.
We call ourselves Ghanaians. In the dry season, we tend to be snakes eating dust. And in the rainy season, it's worse off. Cars getting stuck, road being divided into two and stuffs. But we are Ghanaians. No matter what, we are Ghanaians. We cast our votes. We are part of Ghana, but we don't feel as if the national cake, our portion, is being given to us. That is what we feel like. Though we are Ghanaians, our national cake, our portion is not given to us.
Day breaks to expose the natural beauty of Adjina, surrounded by imposing mountains but afflicted with poor road infrastructure.
Every month, now 1 week, cry for shop, yes, we sky, yes, spend over young castle. You're not in Fasubia also. I have no binding in near my own wine. A binding near if you and so mum wine. Tamayan drivers fire, I have brepa since you 33 and you have brepa. You see, you are over to see people for Capans, but in the views of the same way.
Yeah, Kakrana or Jai, a year Kakrana or Jai. Say, Quani, a Yakra, a fretting pa. You walk up, who say, Minty me, Fabi bleeding, called a Jumon.
Village, probably below her. Say, who suppose I will go for Jacket Johnson and yet, and yet. Bye.
Tibum Michael is returning to Krachi after he came to Adjina to assist his elder brother harvest 3,000 tubers of yam. He is returning to Akosombo to pick a car. He compares the roads he has traveled on to me.
As for the road, from Hohoi to here, I can see that the road is not correct. So they're supposed to do it so that it will help both of us and the Ghanaians, so that it won't bring any effect to us, like sickness and other things, accidents. I can see somewhere that's why it can cause accidents. You can see the road balance. Some places fine, some places not fine. So all the vehicles want to pass where it's correct a little bit. So it can cause accident for us. So what I have is that we are begging we Ghanaians, they are our leaders, to come and help us for the road side.
72-year-old George Amadi has lived here for more than 30 years. He tells me, though the Akosombo land belongs to the Adjina people, they have hardly seen any improvement, whilst Akosombo enjoys the best of infrastructural development.
By the road there, we were here before they constructed from Akosombo. That was somebody from to the botanic here. But they just about the botanic marine, where they are very, they are listening. They are maritime club or whatever it is.
Adjina has a health center, but Openi Amadi, who lives close by it, tells me about 5 pregnant women with complications have lost their lives because access to transportation to Akosombo is poor.
Problem. At least we've lost about 4, 5, 6 at the clinic because of transportation to Akosombo.
Tibum has been waiting for a minibus to Akosombo under Opening Amadi's mango tree in the last 50 minutes. Finally, he got one. I joined him to have a feel of the road. Some passengers have covered their hair with pieces of cloth against the dust. Everyone I speak to is unhappy about the state of the road.
Nothing much. I think the DC comes from this area.
Right.
Check it. And they know the state of the road. They know the state of the road. But nothing is being done about it. It looks like our people, the language they understand is demonstration. But we have been cool all this while. There hasn't been anything like that. But it's in the pipeline, I can assure you.
Our driver, for instance, recounts to me a crash he experienced on the road that led to his passengers being hospitalized after his vehicle somersaulted. Hey, a somersaulter. I'm all over for mafia. This is not the wild in a national park. It is a badly eroded bridge that residents say has been abandoned since time immemorial. Not far from the bridge is Ghana's powerhouse, the Akosombo Dam. Along the banks of the Volta River on which the dam sits are pleasure clubs for staff of the Volta River Authority VRA. Next to it are homes that show a sharp contrast between Akosombo and the former owners of the land. Driving on the Akosombo Road was like a joy ride. The road is in top shape with proper road markings, metallic and concrete guardrails. Parts of the road is canopied by trees. At night, the streets are lit, unlike the pitch-dark situation at Adjina. Also, there is no cloud of dust emanating from the roads at Akosombo, unlike Adjina. Returning from Adjina to Akosombo, I was shocked to learn a senior high school student had to squeeze himself in the boot of this minibus that was already overloaded. You're in the boot of the car?
Yes.
From where to where?
From Adjina to Akosombo.
How does it feel like?
Oh, so strange and horrible.
But why were you in the boot?
Because the car was full and we don't have any car coming again. So the only car is this. If you don't join this one, you can't come to Akosombo.
The chief of Adjina, who finally swore his oath of office after some 7 years of litigation, tells me his people have been shortchanged for far too long, a situation his leadership will seek legal means to reverse.
Well, I am not moving to propagate the issue of no road, no vote. No. Because democracy, the moment I begin to do that, it will not even assist us. But I think there is the need for us to sit down with the authorities, especially the District Assembly, so that they could also articulate our concerns. We need to talk at length. There is the need for us to brainstorm. There is the need for us to freewheel, because we have been shortchanged for so long a time.
The people of Adjina and the surrounding areas want government to honor all their years of sacrifices and fix their roads for them immediately. At least they say it will be a befitting way to honor all their years of sacrifices. Caleb Kuda reporting for Citi News.